Who is Dezi Freeman? This is the man at the centre of Australia's biggest manhunt. Dezi Freeman, a self-declared sovereign citizen, accused of gunning down 2 police officers before vanishing into the Victorian High Country. I'm Jonica Bray and I'm a senior reporter at the Daily Mail. 10 police attended Dezi's property on Monday, reportedly to execute a warrant for alleged sexual offences against a child under the age of 16. Now, one of his former neighbours has broken his silence, revealing chilling threats, bizarre double standards, and why he always feared this day would come. Freeman, 56, is accused of ambushing Detective Leading Senior Constable Neil Thompson and Senior Constable Vadim DeWart. 10 officers had come to his Porapunka property to execute an arrest warrant for historical child sex abuse. Instead, they walked into a trap. Police say Freeman opened fire with a homemade shotgun, killing 2 officers and wounding a 3rd. Then he disappeared into the bush, armed with stolen police weapons. Now neighbour Zar Saccutelli has revealed his family lived in fear of the so-called gun nut for years. He says Freeman once threatened to kill his 15-year-old son during a dispute over a dirt bike. He said to my son, "If you don't get off that motorbike, I'll kill you, and I'll do the same to your mother and your father." According to Saccutelli, Freeman wore camouflage, stockpiled weapons, and filmed confrontations. In 2018, Freeman even humiliated the Saccutelli family on national television, branding them bogans from Buffalo. In an infamous A Current Affairs segment, ironically, the man who called the police Gestapo Nazi terrorist thugs repeatedly dialed 000 over everything from dirt bikes to early morning concrete pours.
Well, it was.
Sadly.
We're the bogans from Buffalo. Their target, a family of 4.
Bullying us. They're draining us, and that's the tactics of bullies, is they drain you.
Zar isn't the only person who has come out to share his experience with the madman. On Wednesday, a woman named Claire Reid shared a video on Facebook claiming it was of a confrontation between Dezi and her brother on her mother's property near Myrtleford. She claims Dezi spent years harassing and trespassing her mother's land while he was renting next door. She says her mum obtained a restraining order against Dezi after he thought it was his right to use her mum's property at his leisure to access the river and bushland.
You're not allowed to be here, man.
Mate, look, GPS.
So that's my mum's
Satellite
property.
map. You know where your boundary is?
Where
it's
is
not
it?
even this fence here. It's right over there. Right? And I'm not even passing this fence, let alone right over there. All the way along, I've mapped it.
Dezi is a father of 3 and an apparent loving husband to his singer wife Marley. He used to be a handy photographer. He claims this image, taken in 2004, was used in a tourist brochure. So how did he go from that someone who had allegedly murdered 2 cops in cold blood and is now cowering in the bush? Dezi is what's described as a sovereign citizen, someone who is loosely described as anti-government activist. Dezi shared his anti-government, anti-police, anti-vax and anti-abortion views on a Facebook group called Truth and Justice. Leading criminal psychologist Tim Watson-Munro explained the perfect storm of politics, poverty and relentless exposure to the dark corners of the internet may have combined to push Freeman over the edge.